guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, then I would love it if you took a few moments and subscribed and hit the notification bell so you will never miss anything interesting. And I also do upload every single day on Instagram and Reddit, so if you like content that's updated daily, be sure to go give me a follow. So guys, what we're going to be doing today is a full-on nail polish declutter. I have lots of nail polishes and I use them quite frequently, but I've never actually decluttered them before, and I kind of wanted to get some new high-end nail polishes, so I needed to make room for them. So we're just going to go through all the ones I have today and get rid of similar colors and ones that are a little bit older and things that I just don't find myself using anymore. And also, a video like this is kind of great motivation, so if you have nail polishes that you haven't decluttered in a while, now would be a great time to go through them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you into my bathroom and show you what my nail polish rack looks like fully stocked. And then after we're done decluttering, I'm going to show you what it looks like afterward. I'm not really sure how long this video is going to be. I've never done a declutter, and I'm pretty strategic and organizational when I do stuff like this, so if it's a long one, I hope you're here for the ride, and let's go have some fun. Alright guys, so this is my nail polish rack fully stocked. I actually have never went through these, but I use a lot of them depending on what I want to do to my nails, and I pretty much switch up my nails about once a month. And as you can see, I have them sorted pretty much by, you know, the shade that they are, by color family. And then down here I have a lot of my neutrals and glitters, and then this one's just sitting out right here because I know I'm gonna declutter that one because I did not like the lasting power of that one actually. And these are just my nail polishes. I'm gonna show you some other nail stuff that I have in just a few seconds. Okay, so this is where I keep all my other manicure stuff in this little tote right here. I'm not going to do any of this today, but maybe this will be another video. And here's where I keep all my tools and all my treatments and everything just basically that I use for my home manicures. And I see a few nail polishes in this bag that I need to get out. And in this bag right here, I keep all my nail stickers. So every time I need one of these or I feel like using these for the month, I do reach for these. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look through these and see if I have any rogue nail polishes, and I am going to add them to my little rack over there so I can put them in the correct color family so we can declutter them. Alright, so I just cleared everything off of here, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give it a good spray down with some cleaner and just clear everything off of these shelves, any little bit of dirt. Okay, this is how it looks now that I cleaned it. It's all fresh and clean. So now we're gonna get to the overhead part of the video where I'm gonna actually go through the nail polishes. Okay, so we're gonna do this by rainbow order. So I'm gonna start with all my deep reds first. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swatch them all on this little piece of paper, and then I'm gonna look at all of them. And I have a little flashlight here if that helps any. Okay, so here's all my deep red swatched, and I'm going to take a look at them and see what I'm going to declutter. Okay, so here's the set of swatches again, and after they dried a little bit, I'm only keeping 5 from all these. And the first one I'm getting rid of is this Essie one right here, and the swatch is right here. And I just don't like these really lined shimmery colors. So there's that. And the next batch I'm getting rid of are all these 3. This is 2 Essies and 1 Lancome one. And the reason I'm getting rid of those are because those swatches are right here, and right here. And they all just look the same. So I don't need to have those. I kept this one, which does look the same as all those too. And then I'm getting rid of this RGB Oxblood one. And that swatch is right here. And I'm actually keeping this Oxblood one. So they just look the same. No reason to have 2. And then I'm getting rid of this Morgan Taylor one, and that swatch is right here, and that just looks awful. And then the last one I'm getting rid of is this China Glaze one, and it's just right here, just multi-dimensional sparkles. I just really don't like it. So I'm getting rid of all those, and now we're gonna move on to dark pinks. Okay, here's all the colors swatched out. Now I'm gonna let them dry a little bit to see what we're really working with, and I'm gonna go through and pick what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of. Okay, so out of 14 nail polishes, I'm keeping 6 of them, and I'll show you the ones I'm getting rid of. I'm getting rid of the Sinful Shine one, just because I have so many similar ones. I'm getting rid of this NCLA one, just because I can't get it to work for the life of me. This Sally Hansen and this Essie one are very similar, so I'm getting rid of those. The Sinful Colors and the Sally Hansen one are also very similar. And then these two are very similar. So I'm getting rid of all those, and I'm keeping just 6 of them. So I'm keeping an Orly one, a Sally Hansen one, an OPI one, a Julep one, another OPI. I love OPI nail polishes. And then this Square Hue nail polish. This is really good too. Okay, now we're getting into a few more pinks. There might be some similarities with the ones up here, so that's why I'm doing this section next. Okay, so here's a clear picture of all the swatches I just did, and I'm gonna go ahead and make some changes really quick. I'm gonna put this Estee Lauder one right here, and I'm gonna move this one right here into the nudes category, and then I'm gonna move this one right here into the shimmery whites category. So out of this entire category, I'm only keeping 4, and I'll show you what I'm getting rid of. So I'm getting rid of this OPI one. It just didn't swatch the best, and I don't really care for that one. I love Zoya nail polishes, but I have enough of this color in my collection. And then this finger paints one I used in the past, and I just didn't like the staying power of it. And then also this Essie one right here, I just have enough of this shimmery pink in my collection. This Julep one, I couldn't get the swatch good. And then this Wet n Wild one, I have another color just like this, so I don't need this one. So out of this one, I am keeping this color, this color, this color, and this color. All right, the next category is oranges, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch all my orange colors. All right, so out of 8, I'm keeping 5, so I'm keeping a little bit more in this category. And I'm getting rid of this color changing one, this Sally Hansen one, because they just don't make this one anymore, and then an Essie one that just looks the same as the other ones. Okay, now we're moving on to purples, and this is a big category for me, so we're just gonna go ahead and start swatching. All right, here's a quick look at the illuminated swatches. I'm still waiting for them to dry, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick out the ones I'm keeping. Okay, so out of 27 nail polishes in the purple category, I'm keeping 9 of them, and I'm getting rid of a whole bunch. I moved this one to the nudes category though, and I'm getting rid of this Nicole one, all of these Essie ones, this one from Julep and this one from China Glaze, another color changing one, and this one from Lauren B Beauty, another one from My Beauty Spot, and a Sally Hansen one, OPI, Sally Hansen, and Orly. And then the last 2 I'm decluttering are from Orly and Mineral Fusion. Okay guys, now we're on to my largest category, which is the blue section. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch all of these blues. All right, here's a luminous look at all the swatches. And it's really hard for me because I can literally justify having each one of these shades in my collection, but I'm gonna do my best to go through these and pick out the ones that I'm no longer wanting. All right, so I didn't do too great with this category. Out of 26, I'm keeping 14, but blues are my most favorite nail polish color, so I'm just kind of justifying it like that. But I'll show you what I am getting rid of. I'm getting rid of this one. I do like the shade, but I don't like this brand. The Ciate London one's kind of dried up. I just don't like this one. I'm getting rid of all these Essie ones. I'm getting rid of this Forever 21 one, this little teeny OPI one, and then these random one here. This one's from Nails Inc., Nana Coco, and then Sally Hansen. And then I am keeping the rest of these. Okay, now we're gonna move on to greens, and I'm actually gonna get a new piece of paper after I do this, so we can do more of the neutral colors. Okay, here's a look at all the swatches of the greens right here. So now I'm gonna pick which ones I want. Okay, I did really bad in this section too because they're all so different to me. I only got rid of 2. I actually moved this one into the yellow section, but I'm getting rid of this one right here because it's too similar to this one. This one's just a little bit darker. And then I'm getting rid of this one right here because it's too similar to this one. But all the other ones actually have a place in my collection, so I'm gonna be keeping those. Okay, I got a fresh piece of paper, and here are actually all my yellow shades. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch the 3 yellows over on this section of the paper. I know I'm getting rid of this one already because I hate this formula. So that one's out. And then I have a true primary yellow. Appears to have some shimmer to it. And then I have a very light yellow, which looks almost the same as the one I'm getting rid of anyway, so that's okay. So I'm gonna keep these 2 yellows and get rid of this first yellow. Now all the next categories that we're gonna be doing are smaller in nature, so we're gonna get through these pretty quick, but these are the ones that I use a lot of, so I don't know how many I'm gonna be getting rid of, but we'll see. So the first category that I'm gonna do is just nudes. All right, here's a look at all my pinky nudes right here. And they all kind of look different. I'd say that maybe this one and this one kind of look the same, and this one do. So I'm just gonna keep one of each of those. I like this one a little bit more than that one. So this one is this Estee Lauder one. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And I'm gonna keep this one, which, oops. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one, which is from Nails Inc. And then this one right here didn't swatch so well, and that's from Static Nails. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And I'm gonna keep this one, which is from NCLA. And then this one's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna keep that. This is from Smith & Colt, and I really hate the packaging, but there's that. And this one kind of looks like that one too, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. It's from Butter London. So there's all my pinky nudes. Now this next category is rose golds, pretty much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch all my rose gold colors. Okay, so here's all my rose golds right there. I'm definitely gonna get rid of this first one, which is from China Glaze. I don't like that one. And I'm definitely gonna get rid of this one right here with the line glitters in it. I never buy these, but sometimes they come in kits. And I really like this one, and that's from Orly, so I'm keeping that one. And I love this copper color right here, so I'm keeping that one. That's from Essie. And then these two kind of look the same, but I prefer this one, and that's from Essie too. That's called Penny Talk. So I'm keeping that, and I'm getting rid of this OPI one. Okay, now my next category are golds. So here's how all my golds look luminized. So I say this one and this one look the same, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this one, and that one's from Julep, so I'm keeping that one, and then I'm gonna get rid of this one from Ulta Beauty. And then these two yellow golds look the same, and I like probably this one more, and that one's from OPI, so I'm going to keep that one and get rid of this one from OPI. And then the rest of these little glitter things, I am getting rid of. So I got this one from Sally Hansen and these two from Morgan Taylor. Those just aren't my thing, so I'm just going to get rid of all those. So I'm keeping 2. Okay, so we have 3 more categories left. And right now we're going to be working on the blacks, grays, and silvers. Okay, so here's a look at all my black, silvers, and grays. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one right here and this one right here, because those are the crackle nail polishes and I don't like those. I'm going to get rid of this one right here because it's a nail art thing and I don't want that. I'm going to get rid of this one and this one because those are those little glitters and I don't want those. Now this gray and this gray kind of look the same, but I prefer this one, so I'm going to keep that one. And I'm going to get rid of the Sally Hansen Instant Dry. I'm going to get rid of this Gem Crush, and that one's right there. I'm going to keep this one right here from Essie. I'm going to keep this one right here from Color Club. I just recently got this one. I'm going to keep this really light multi-dimensional one from OPI. I'm going to keep this Wet n Wild one because it's the only black nail color that I have. And I'm going to keep these last 2 because one's a cool tone gray and one's a warm tone gray. So I just like to have both of those in my collection. Now we're moving on to shimmery whites. All right, here's how those look, and they actually all look really different. I think the only one I'm going to get rid of is this China Glaze one, and it's this first one right here with the little glitters in them. But they all serve a purpose in my collection beyond that, so I'm going to keep all those. Now, the last category in my collection is top coats, and I'm going to go ahead and get rid of every single top coat in my collection just for the sole purpose being that I just don't use them. I use my Nail Tech one the most, so I'm kind of thinking if I should keep this matte finish one just in case I want to have matte nails one day. Yeah, I'm going to keep this matte finish one. But other than that, I'm going to declutter all 6 top coats. Okay, so that's all the decluttering. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go put these back onto my nail rack and show you what the final product looks like. Okay, so here's how everything looks after decluttering. There's a ton more room on here, and now I can actually see what I have and use the colors that I use the most. So I organized it by darkest to lightest of each color family, and I even have a space to put some more yellows as my collection grows. And I even have an empty shelf down here at the bottom. And right now I just have that one little matte top coat here because I don't use that a lot. If I ever get any collections or random things, that's where I'm going to store those. But yeah, I love how this turned out. I can see everything so perfectly now. And here's a quick look at all the nail polishes that I'm decluttering. So I'm going to go ahead and count this up and let you guys know how many I'm getting rid of. Okay, so I just counted it up and there are 81 nail polishes here. Some are brand new, some have been used. But other than that, these are ones I'm not reaching for, and I'm glad to make room in my nail polish collection, so I'm glad these are gone. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it, and if you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, hit that thumbs down button, and until next time, bye!